There we go. Right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Talking Tuesday. We're being brave today and we've gone live. So let's see how this works. But the good thing about going live is it means that if you have any comments or any questions, you can pop them in the comments and hopefully we'll see them and we'll be able to respond to them straight away. So today I'm joined by Michael from Incontrol Able, and Michael's going to tell us all a little bit about what Incontrol Able is, what they do, how they can support the people of Hartlepool, and also a little bit about an exciting new project called Clip. So good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, everyone. Like Sarah said, I'm Michael from Incontrol Able, and we are a disabled people's user-led organisation. We've been delivering services since 2008, so we're into our 13th year, which has been somewhat of a journey, to say the least. We're what you call a DPULO, which is a disabled people's user-led organisation. So that means that 75% of our board are made up of people with disabilities or impairments or long-term conditions. And we think that gives us a good insight into services that we should deliver. Nice to see Emma there. I haven't seen her for a while. Hi, Emma.
We've got Ruth watching as well. Good morning, Ruth. So, what have you got going on at the moment? Obviously, Michael, I know lockdowns affected a lot of different projects and how they can work. So, how are you currently up and running?
Yeah, well, we continue to manage the Hartlepool Advocacy Hub. So we facilitate advocates for people who meet the criteria. And we've managed that throughout lockdown. We've been doing that for over 3 years now. We've had over 750 referrals for the service. We can support people through general advocacy, mental health advocacy, INCAS and the CARE Act. We have a dedicated website if people want to have a look, and it tells you a little bit more about the role of an advocate and how people can apply. So I can give you the website. It's www.hartlepooladvocacyhub.com, and on there you can see examples of what the templates and an idea of what the service is really about. We try to make it as accessible as we can.
So, in layman's terms, for me, because everything goes over my head. So, what exactly does the sort of the advocate do? What does that involve?
Okay, so there's a number of providers on what's called a framework. So we'll get a referral for a particular individual, and whether that's a general, so somebody may be required support around a housing issue, or in their carer role, or an issue, some support with like an assessment or a review of a local authority service, and we can identify an advocate from that framework. We support people who are supported under the Mental Health Act and via mental health advocates, so people who may be in Sandwell Park who need somebody to act as their voice. And we also provide INCA advocacy support. We don't provide it directly, but we can put people in touch with advocates. So that's people who maybe don't have capacity to make decisions. So somebody gets, yeah.
A really, really valuable cause and really valuable service.
Good, yes. Yeah. So we've managed to do that off-site, should we say? And we never leave anybody. So if somebody comes in maybe who don't meet the criteria, we'll always try and signpost to a service that's already out there that might be appropriate to meet their needs. So yeah.
And is there any sort of age restrictions or anything like that, or is that open to everybody?
We're adults, so we provide services for adults, but that could be adults in a carer role of younger people, and sometimes it's people who may be in the transition towards the late end of transition, where it might be easier just to get one person involved now as do it later on. Yeah,
definitely.
Everything's on the website.
Fantastic. So in terms of projects, you've had different projects going on over your 13 years, haven't you? Yes. At the minute you've got, is it Project 65 at the moment?
Yeah, so Project 65 is an extension of, like you say, previous projects that we've done around digital technology, but the criteria is really wide. It's basically, if you live in Hartlepool, you're age 65 or over, then you meet the criteria. and we can loan you a tablet. It's anything between a month and 6 months, depending on somebody's individual need. If you don't happen to have internet in your home, we have a number of things called hotspots, which basically provide you with internet access, and you can use that anywhere in your home. You can use it in the park. You can go anywhere with it. It sort of links your tablet to the internet. There is a charge for that, but we don't receive that. It's basically a SIM card that you purchase. So you purchase your airtime basically for the broadband or the internet for use. But yeah, it's been really good. Average age has been 84.
Oh wow!
We've had a lady who's 100 who actually joined the service, which was
that's
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah,
I love hearing stories like that. We do something similar for our carers at the moment, and it's great to sort of see them engaging, because obviously technology is so important at the moment, because it is the only way that people can engage and sort of get away from that isolation and that loneliness. So it's a fantastic offer that you've got there, Michael. So how do people get involved with that?
It's basically just a quick referral. So if they contact us all our information is on Facebook and website and Twitter, so people can get in touch with us that way. And it's just a matter of a form and getting people up and running. The services change obviously because of the issues around lockdown and social distancing, so it's had a really big impact. But so what we tended to do during the lockdown period is loan tablets to organisations, and they can maybe offer some support that we're not able to provide at this time. Because what made Project 65 work was it's really informal, and it was sitting around a table with a cup of tea and learning how to access the internet or wherever we wanted to do it for. So yeah, we have some amazing stories, and it's been good.
So we've got a comment there from Rachel Davison. Rachel's asking, what's your availability like for tablet loaning at the moment, Michael? Are you at capacity? Are you running any help for people who have no or limited knowledge on utilising social media or tablet tech?
Right. So yes, we have availability. What we can offer is a little restricted, and sometimes we're asking maybe family or friends or support staff to support people through that. Then it's around about being accessed into people's homes. For the people who don't really know me, I'm a wheelchair user, so sometimes accessing people's home is problematic for me. And obviously, all of any volunteers or volunteers that we had are basically sort of we're not available at the moment because of the demands dropped because of the lockdown, if that makes sense. But hopefully, through the vaccination process, then things are going to change, and we'll be able to start rebuilding and getting the links that we used to have. But if anybody wants a tablet, we will help as much as we can.
I know, obviously, Hartlepool Carers, well, me, in my limited knowledge with technology, we are offering technology support to our registered carers. So if you're registered with us and you need some tech training, then obviously, because of guidelines, we are able to come into our carers' homes if you need some training. I think the Hartlepool, the council, the hubs are also doing some tech training too. So it's worth contacting the Hartlepool hubs, and I believe that they're offering some tech support there as well. Just to add to that, Rachel's said also, amazing something to link in would be Hartlepool and Hartley Power and their affordable broadband, which is something that's just been launched, I believe, for the community of Hartlepool.
That's called Get Connected, Sarah, and we're actually involved with that. And hopefully, when the hubs are open to the public, I think the target date is April 12th. Then we'll have a presence in the community hubs to offer that informal level of support. I'm not a technician, and if it's beyond my remit, I'm happy to signpost you somewhere else. But if it's something that I can help you with and support with, or just guide you through something, then I'm more than happy to do that.
Yeah, I know I've somehow become the tech guru of Hartlepool Carers over the last year, and it's all self-taught. Like, people come to me and say, "How do you do this?" And I'm like, I don't know, but I'll try and work it out. Oh, Rachel, it's great.
Knowledge is basic. I mean, I struggled to log on this morning to this service.
Rachel, you're giving us loads of content today, which is absolutely fantastic. Last question, volunteering. Are you still accepting volunteers? How do they apply? Is it through you directly? And what sort of roles would people be looking at?
Great question, Rachel. Yeah, over the coming weeks, we will be hopefully starting to ask people to step forward with to offer some of their time. We're not looking for people. We've never really looked for people who are digital champions or digital experts. We look for people who've got good people skills and can be quite informal people, but can get by. Oh yeah.
Sorry, I love that, Rachel.
I might tweet that one later, Rachel. So yeah, so we will be looking for volunteers, but it's more about people who've got good people skills and sit down and chat with somebody and guide somebody through the process. Everybody learns at a different pace, and we're not we don't hold classes and things. It's basically really informal, and if you've even forgot how to turn it on, that's absolutely fine. That's not a problem. We had a lady who thought she was being hacked once on a tablet, and what it was that she forgot a password and she tried so many times.
Yeah.
And it locked her out. But she'd heard about hacking and things like that, so she was convinced. And I says, I'll say her name was Elsie for the benefit of today. I don't remember it, but we said, you're not exactly a hacker. You just you just forgot your password.
It's happened to us all at some point.
Yeah.
Just on the subject of volunteering, I actually had on Cleveland Fire Brigade last week, and they are looking for volunteers for their befriending service. So if people are looking for a volunteering role, they are an amazing service and they are desperate for volunteers. So that's a great service to get in contact with if you are looking to make somebody's day a little bit better. And it's just a phone call once a week. Rachel said, "It's my day off and I can't help it. Amazing. Michael, you came to one of our care coordinators meetings, pre-roll change to socks. Is that supposed to be socks? I'm not sure that's supposed to be socks. Maybe it is. Maybe it's some slang I don't know. But you were brilliant. So there you go."
The check's in the post, Rachel.
So obviously, so Incontrol Able are doing absolutely amazing work at the minute. And it's great to have you on talking about that. But also, I wanted to talk to you today, if you don't mind, about Clip, which is just been launched yesterday. So can you tell everyone a little bit about what Clip is, Michael?
Yeah, Clip is community-led inclusion partnership, and it's an amalgamation of different organisations in Hartlepool that are looking to make a difference in the town in terms of removing barriers to people with disabilities and long-term conditions. And it's something that we've tried to do since our formation, because that's what we're about. The name even came about because we want people to be able to be in control. So that's where our name came from. So it's a really exciting time. More than happy to be involved. And it's brand new, and we're just gonna evolve as we are. We think it'll give people with disabilities and long-term conditions and carers a stronger voice in the town, because we're not working in silos, we're working together. So it's going to be a really exciting adventure we're going to go on. Yeah, and there is a website, www.clip.uk.com.
The name just makes me smile. Every time someone says Clip, it just makes me smile, and I don't know why.
I know, but it's easy to remember. It's short and it's sweet, and yeah. So yeah, and I think the good thing about Clip is it'll be led by the people who become involved. It's not the roles of the organisations to take the lead. We want people and organisations to sign up and say, what are the barriers that you're facing, and we can work on it together. So yeah, it's going to be good.
And I believe there's actually a job role come up with Clip as well, isn't there?
There is, yeah. There's a coordinator role. I'm actually posting it later on, I believe. other members of the initial setup are also promoting it. Yeah, so it's a really good opportunity for somebody to make a real difference in the town. Yeah, so I think I'm definitely going to be posting it today on our Incontrollable social media pages. So check our Facebook out, or at Dolphin Control for Twitter. And yeah, if I can get the technology right, I'll post that later on.
Can I ask, why dolphin?
Why do we have a dolphin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it dolphin on Twitter?
Yeah. A dolphin is in our logo because we think, it's a free spirit, and we like the idea of a dolphin. And Incontrol is the name of the organization. So the last two letters of dolphin is IN, so Dolphin Control.
Ah, there you go. You learn something new every day. I've always wondered when I've seen your Twitter and it says about dolphin, and I was like, why is it dolphin? So there you go.
There you go.
And Rachel, if you're still watching, we need to get your date for you to come on and do this as well. Don't think I've forgotten, because I haven't. I'm expecting you to come on, and I did warn Dawn this morning as well in the VCS group that you'd volunteered her for this. She sounded a bit surprised about that one, but there we go. So, Michael, is there anything else that you would like to talk about today? Is there anything else that you've got going on at the moment, or you've got coming up, or anything that you think it's really important to get the word out about today?
Right, yeah, well, just a couple of things. Thanks for the opportunity, Sarah.
Brilliant.
We're supporting there's a service called, it's got out of my head, BorrowBox, which is a free...
BorrowBox, I've heard of this.
Which is a free app where people can download e-books and e-audiobooks. And hopefully when the doors open again, we'll be providing people, if people want to access that, they haven't just got the technical know-how or the knowledge to be able to do that. So we'll be providing support with that. It's really easy to sign up. You basically just need your library number and a code that you provided with. So it's really good to do, and the choice is amazing. What's on there, I was really surprised about the variety of books and audio books that are on there. So we're supporting people with that. We write a blog every month for the Hartlepool Now website. It's called Don't Quack Like a Duck, Soar Like an Eagle.
You like your animals, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah, nature love it. So that went live on the site today, and we've reposted that on our social media pages. So yeah, and we are looking to extend Project 65. Whether it's going to be called Project 65 or something slightly different, but we're in discussions with that. So hopefully we'll have some good news in the next few weeks. So yeah, so Incontrol, so we sort of complement each other with Hartlepool Carers, because you provide the care, and we're the voice of the people that you provide care and support for. So yeah, it's really good that we're all working together.
It is. It's so good, and it's so important at the moment to make sure that we're all doing amazing work. All the different community groups out there are doing such amazing work, and that's why it's so important to all work together. But that's also why it's so important to do these Talking Tuesdays, so that people know what is out there, because people aren't always aware of it. Going back to that BorrowBox as well, I need to check that out, because at the minute I pay for Audible and Kindle. And basically, BorrowBox is going to be sort of a merge of the two, I guess. So it's got your audiobooks and your ebooks. So I'm paying for something, and I don't need to be. So I really need to go and get that checked out.
Yeah, check it out. It is really good. I've signed up myself. Yeah, I want to sign up to see how it works, because I'm thinking, how can I support people to use it if I don't understand it myself? But it was actually really easy to do.
Oh, so, brilliant. Yeah.
So can I just quickly, Sarah, if there's any people out there who have a disability or a long-term condition, and they want to have like a video chat with me or a call, I'm available to do that. We tried to do it early, last year during the lockdown, and it was a bit of a struggle to get people. We're here to support people who are isolated as well. So yeah, please get in touch, and even if we just sit and have a cup of tea and talk about the football or whatever it is we want to talk about, please get in touch.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's an absolutely brilliant offer, Michael. So thank you so much for that. How do people get in touch with you? What's the best way to get in touch? Is it
Um,
email or is there a phone or?
yeah, email's probably the best, but obviously a quick call as well is just as good. So our email address, I forgot it there, was info at incontrol, all one word, hyphen able, able.co.uk, and our mobile number is 07990 554 844. But I'm sure Sarah, you'll be probably share that information again at some point later on. So
Yeah.
yeah, please stay in touch.
And obviously, as we've already mentioned, you've got your Facebook and your Twitter and your website as well. So there's loads of ways to find out what you guys have got going on at the moment. Oh, well, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, Michael. Thank you so much because I know we put you on the spot a little bit today, and this was a bit short notice, this one, but
Just a
you've
bit.
done very well. So pat on the back for you,
Thank you.
and keep up the good work. And thank you so much for joining us, and thank you everyone for watching. And I will see you all next week. And then the week after, we've got a very special Talking Tuesday because it is Young Carers Action Day on the 16th. And we've got Danielle from the council talking about that. So that's going to be a really good one to watch. But for now, I'm going to let you go, Michael, and I will see everybody soon. Thank you very much. And
Thank you.
we'll see you soon. Thanks, Emma. Thanks, Dawn. Thank you both for watching. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.